Hello, welcome to Lemon's Juice, where we talk anything and everything entertainment. I'm, of course, Lemon himself, Zeke Lamone, and this is my review for The Penguin Episode 2. But before we get into that, let's get the house cleaning out of the way, shall we? To leave a like, comment below, let me know your thoughts on The Penguin, and of course, hit that subscribe button as it helps me grow into my YouTube career. I would greatly appreciate it. Now, all that out of the way, let's get into the review, shall we? So, if you saw my Episode 1 review, you know how much I was a fan of it. I thought it was one of the best pilots ever. Will they be able to keep that momentum going into Episode 2? I would say overall, I still like Episode 1 a little bit more. I thought it had a little bit more better pacing than this episode. This episode, to me, there was just some areas where it just felt a little, not flat, but like it just felt a little bit slower than in Episode 1, where I felt like the tempo was really, really consistent. But this episode, to me, is still very, very, very good. I'm really invested in the characters, and especially within the big three who they want me to invest in. I am really invested in Oz. Because this show is doing something that I don't think any other studio has had the nerve to do, besides maybe Joker, where they were like, okay, we're gonna focus on a villain, and they're gonna be a villain, because usually with, other studios like a Sony or a Disney, they go, okay, we're going to focus on this villain, but, the only way that we can make the villain the protagonist is to make them really a good person, that they're just really misunderstood. Like, yeah, they do some bad things, but in their core, in their heart of hearts, what they're doing is right. It's just, sometimes they just got to do some dastardly things, but overall, they're a good person. It's not that way in this case. Or at least 2 episodes in, it is not that way at all. Like, sure, well, give me some human moments with Oz, where, he's doing the dance with his mom after he finds out, hey, she left the house again. The landlord's like, look, her dementia's getting really bad. She needs to be put in a home. And he's like, nope, not gonna do that to my mom. So just here's some money. Stay quiet about it. Keep her. And, she's like, look, I need to get out of this house. I deserve a better life. I'm gonna get you to it, mom. That's the goal. Right? By the time we get to Episode 8, if he wins or if he falls, we don't know, because this is officially a mini-series and this is it. And who knows if he will be in the Batman 2. That if he wins, the mom gets to live in the much bigger house, and he did what he set out to do to make sure that his mother was happy. If he loses, then he's probably gonna die. But it is what it is. But it's those types of moments that, yeah, sure, they're human, like, hey, he really cares about his mom. And also, I really like the moment at the end, too, where, the burying the dead bodies goes, it shouldn't be his body here, had to do this because you fucked up. Putting his driver, that I do not remember his name yet, but I will. I'm pretty sure by Episode 3, I will have his name by memory. They're like, look, you see that? That's not good. Oh, okay, man. You know what? Come here. Go on. Get on up. Finish the job. Those moments where he's like, yeah, no, he cares. He cares about this kid. He cares about his mom. But this straight up underdog mentality is the main reason why I am choosing to cheer for this man, because like he's doing all these dastardly things, and he's politicking with the Maronis, with the Falcones, and just playing down the middle. Like that whole sequence on the truck when he's like, okay, now I gotta be in the truck. Okay, and I'm gonna play a joke because I know he's gonna shoot here. All right, okay, so he's dead. Now I gotta shoot them. All right, here it is. Oh, fudge. Now they both get shot. Oh, man, I don't know. Like the whole way he was playing that, I was just going, you gotta respect the game, man. Like he just knows how to think on his feet. Even when he got to the house and he's like, okay, we may be dying. This may be it for us. I'm not gonna lie. We're probably gonna die. But man, don't you feel alive? And the way he's just thinking on his feet, goes to the house. He sees the door being guarded. He's like, crap. Okay, so I can't just go in there, go in and play completely dumb, going, okay, so, you're going to trust Sophia more than me. All right, I see how it is, and then that's how he gets to play in there. I was just watching and going, you got to respect the game, man. Like, he just keeps on going. Like, he will find a way, somehow, some way. Just how he says at the end, goes, that's a lot of work for me. I did a lot of work. I always came through for Falcone. Like, I see it. I completely see why Falcone made the Penguin his right-hand man. I think this was also the first time that we've heard the word penguin in this Batman universe. I don't think they say it in the Batman at all. I have not rewatched it. This does make me want to rewatch the movie in the best way possible, because like the world is just so intriguing to be in. definitely don't want to live in this world, but I'm very intrigued by it. Like even hearing the crime has spiked and went up 42%. It's like, man, Batman is doing a lot of work. Like those little tidbits right there that really show like, okay, this is why Batman can't deal with this right now, because there's so much crime going on over there. But there's also a lot of daylight scenes. But also, to me, the character I'm most interested in, because I am very interested in Oz, is Sophia. To me, she is the most intriguing character. I'm curious to learn more about the Hangman. I hope we have a full episode just dedicated to her, seeing her going to Arkham, or what led her to go to Gotham and see her kill these women and hang them. And also what the marks are here. Does she hang herself too? Or does she get strangled when she was younger by her mother or something like that? I don't know. I just have a lot of questions regarding around this character, because I'm not fully immersed in Batman. So I don't know all of Sophia's backstory, but I am very intrigued to learn more about her. And also, she also has an underdog mentality too. Like, she clearly should be in charge. She knows there's a snake. She knows where the play is, and she knows everything is. But all the other guys, literally all the other guys, are just talking her down. Like, look, know your place. You don't do this. Like, even, the new boss that's in town. I don't know if, I think that's a cousin of the Falcons, and he's going, look, you have a lot of bark, but you need to know when to bite, and that's my job. I do that. So you just be quiet. You just stay down. You just stay down. Then at the end, what he's like, look, go to Italy. We just can't have you being hurt, because she is 5 steps ahead, and he just feels like she's a threat, and that's when she finally calls Oz up and go, all right, let's team up. And I'm like, ooh, like he's like a triple agent at this point. I also really like how this episode is really, really standalone on its own. It was the same for episode 1 as well, where there was a true beginning, a true middle, and a true end. There was an actual arc. Okay, here's where we leave off, and then we move on to next week. Like, sure, we have the moment between Oz and Sophia where it's like, okay, that's the needle to get me to hook into episode 3 to anticipate next week's episode. But at the end of the day, this was a beginning, a middle, and end. And again, Oz, going through to be like, okay, well, I can't make him set up, because then it's going to look pretty obvious that, like, hey, maybe a knife got put in him because he's pretty high up on the board. This guy's pretty dispensable, though, too. And, boom. and then he's dead. Like I said, he's really good at thinking on his feet. But yes, again, overall, another fantastic episode. Really, really looking forward to episode 3. I am loving this. This has a really big contender to be my favorite show of the year, and I really thought it'd be tough beating House of the Dragon, or The Boys. It's like House of the Dragon and The Boys were like just up there the whole entire way through, but The Penguin may just come up and snag it away from both of them. But yeah, let me know what y'all think about it down in the comment section. Let's have a conversation about it. What are your theories? If you are a comic expert and you know about Sophia and the Hangman, don't tell me. I was gonna say let me know, but also don't, because I am really intrigued to just go on for the ride. Leave a like if you made it this far. I do greatly appreciate it. And hit that subscribe button, as we are going on this journey all the way through. We also got the Lord of the Rings finale coming out this week. If you're into wrestling, we got Raw and SmackDown reviews. Bad Blood is this weekend, so look out for that as well. The Joker, we'll be seeing that tomorrow. Got an early access screening to that, so we'll have that review out pretty shortly. So yeah, a lot of stuff heading out to this channel. So hit that subscribe button to make sure that you are in the know of when those come on out. But until next time, guys, I'll see you here at Lemon Studios.